What's up guys, welcome back again with another video of mine, and today I want to talk about one of my decks, which I'm very happy to announce and to know that it will get support in the near future. And then the name of the set will be called Phantom Rage. So if you don't know already what I mean with this and which deck I'm going to use, even though you can tell by reading the title of this video, I'm talking about Phantom Knights. On the moment in this moment of day of recording this video, I don't have many Raid Raptors, of course, but I'm still using the PK Time Thief setup / place in this deck. It still doesn't have the greatest extra deck, but it's getting there. And I'm also happy to announce, as of September 14 of the new ban list, the Rushy Badish is limited now. It's not banned anymore, and I'm very happy to and I'm so very happy. I'm very glad to Konami of limiting Badish, because nobody plays Badish on free. One is enough, and it just makes your plays real good again. The deck isn't that slow anymore. It can play through essentially again with through multiple gates. It just feels a little bit normal again, and I'm very happy, and I'm so glad to just play this deck essentially the same way it was used to play. So without further ado, let's get into this deck profile. So on to the main deck first, of course. I have done some shopping for cards, online, offline, with friends. So essentially I'm playing now three Ancient Cloaks. Ancient Cloak is one of the best PK Knights. It enables your plays, because it's the normal summon you want to do with, of course, Phantom Knights, and it gives you the ability to go into your extensions of the Phantom Knights. In Phantom Rage there will be, if I'm right, there will be 2 to 4 new cards which can special summon them if you control a dark monster, or if you control a PK monster on your field. So it's just great to get them in the upcoming months. So because for now, one Red Gloves gives just the extra boost of attack. It can also still what was it? You can also you can also banish it from your graveyard and send a Phantom Knights card from your deck to the graveyards for extension or for more serious searches. I'm still playing the 2 Sun Boots. Sun Boots is still on 2, but didn't have the chance to get us the 3rd copy, because Sun Boots and Ancient Cloak are just the best, and you must play them on free. On the spells of PK, of course, which can be used for now, are the 3 rank up magic launchers. Best spell of PK, just the best card. I love it. The 3 Phantom Knights Fog Blades, which can be sent to the graveyard by the effect of Red Gloves here, and all monsters are level 3, so that's also handy to know. 1 PK Swords, 1 Phantom Knights Wing. That's the ones you normally play, or you normally see in a PK engine, or just a PK deck. But that's not all of it. That's really not all. That's really not all. So let's get these back. Let's get these off the field here. And let's see, what have I want to show? 1 PK of Dog Gauntlets and 1 PK of Mist Claws. These two essentially special summon themselves. If when they are in the graveyard, well, your opponent directly attacks you. And then you can special summon with them 1 banished or in your graveyard PK monster, and they will get the same level as those monsters you special summon with them. So it's just a little bit for both are a little bit for extension. The Dark Gauntlet says send 1 Phantom Knight spells trap from your deck to the graveyard, just as activation. And Mist Claws says as an activation, target 1 of your banished different night monsters, add it to your hand, and then it's almost the same, exactly same effect after that. So it's just a great, both are great cards for extra extension if you have enough room in your deck to put them in as for some use. Wow, I can't speak today. Onto the Time Thieves. The 1 Time Thief Chronocorder, because I only have 1. 3 Time Thief Winders, like here, 3. It's your main searcher from Time Thieves, and it's the best one you can get for Time Thieves. You can also special summon it from your hand by detaching 1 material from an XC monster you control. So free special summon, and when it's normal or special summoned, so most of the time it will be special summoned. You can when normal or special summoned, you can search a Time Thief card. That's it. Just a great card to begin with for the Time Thief lineup setup. Then the 2 Time Thief startups. Time Thief startup is essentially a special summon if you don't control XC monster already. So which in terms means, activate this card, special summon Winder from your hands, search another card. Then if you have both of these in your graveyard, you can target 1 of them with its own effects. What was it? Attach all 3 to a Time Thief monster? Yeah. I'm right. Yeah, okay. Kijk. Look. On top of that, just 1 Time Thief Flyback and 1 Time Thief Retrogate. So just 1 extra support for Time Thieves, and 1 Omni, 1 Spellsearch, and 1 Spellsearch Trap negation on a counter trap. So that's it for the Time Thieves. A real small danger engine. It's not really an engine. It's just 3 danger cards, which are 2 Mothmans, just 2 Mothmans and 1 danger snack. So just for extra draw power, and of course summoning, special summoning for some extra bodies. 2 Allure of Darkness, because you only play darks. You play literally just darks. So Allure of Darkness is can be used by banishing of dark monsters from your hand. So it can essentially a little bit fix your hand, and it's just draw power. It's just great in this deck. This is also the only deck I think which have main deck draw power, so it's great to know that. This seems a little bit strange at first, but I am playing 3 TG Wolves, which can special summon itself. If you special summon a level 4 or lower monster onto your field. Like here, when a level 4 lower monster is special summoned, except during your damage step, special summon this card from your hands, and then if during the end phase, if the card's in the graveyard. But that effect, you won't be using that effect. It's just for its special summon effect, and it's a level 3 dark monster, so it can be used for any of the plays for the time for the what was it again, for the Phantom Knights. So it's just an easy to use extender. Of course, also Monster Reborn for as an extender. Also always usable. One Black-Wearing Zephyr, because it can special itself from the graveyard by returning in face-up card you control to the hands. But you take 400 damage, which isn't that bad. It's just 400 damage. It's nothing. So one Zephyr, and then one Burial from a different dimension, and in the same vein DDR, different dimension, Reincarnation. So you can special just to get your cards back into your graveyard or to special them again onto your field. It's just for extra recursion. I really like the backgrounds of both, as if they are counterparts of each other, or just yeah, I just like the backgrounds. They are almost the same background. I just like these cards. With this card with Armageddon Knight in this deck, well, but I won't be using Armageddon Knight in this deck. It's a little, I think it's not really useful in a sense. So yeah, Foolish Burial, best card in deck because it lets you send any monster to the graveyard. If it's most of the time you will be sending a PK monster and then go from there. So one Foolish, of course. One Kagemuge Knight for the extra warrior plays. It's special itself when you normal summon a free monster. So it can be used while you normal summon Ancient Cloak. This is the best card for that. For that normal summon you have. For that one normal summon you have. So Kagemuge Knight is just a messed off on one or two. Depends on your taste. Depends on how you play, of course. Then just one Rota. It's Rota. Come on, you play warrior monsters. Play Rota. One Called by the Grave because it is now limited on the ban list as of September 14. So one Called by the Grave. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Hand traps galore. Then of course Dimensional Barrier to essentially stop any kind of deck which utilizes just essentially one type of card, like Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, XC, or Pendulum. So Pendulum is just a no. Against this deck. Ritual decks like Gigalith. Is it Gigalith? Megalith cards are just also a no-go against this deck. I want to say invoked because of their fusion summon. So you can also get around invoked in a sense. And Synchros and XC aren't really used, but still here and there. But it will also break your deck if you choose for XC. So of course, Phantom Knights, it's RXC's monster. So to the extra deck, 2 Breakswords. Breaksword always on 2. It's the best card of it's the best card after after Brigade. No, am I saying it right? Of Rusty Badish. Wow, my bad. So it's the best card after Badish in PK terms. So of course always playing 2. 1 Time to use Redoer. I still haven't gotten Perpetua, the second XC monster. I am still searching for it. 1 Dark Rebellion and Dark Requiem XC Dragon. Requiem will essentially be put into the side deck if Phantom Rage is out, so which because in Phantom Rage there will be a new XC Dragon. There will be a new XC Dragon becoming, and it's in a sense better than Dark Requiem XC Dragons. So yeah. For now, to fill out the extra deck, up to 15 cards, 1 Gorgon. Yeah, Gorgon. I said it right. 1 number 60 Dugaris for the extra draw power, just for the attack boost here. 1 Steel Worms Roach to negate level 5 or higher special summons. Most of the time they are special summons from the extra deck, so Steel Worms Roach is in a way just great against any kind of extra deck with levels. She uses levels in the extra deck. I want to change Steel from Roach to Ovion. If I'm right, it's Ovion, which just says you cannot both players cannot special summon level 5 or higher monsters. It's a continuous effect instead of a trigger effect. So, what is it? Ignition? One of the two at least. I know that. That's all I know. Run Rhapsody in Berserk. Oh no, sorry, that was the attack boost. Gorgon was for redirecting targets. Sorry, my fault. 1 Tornado Dragon for the back row, because this deck doesn't play nice with your opponent's back row. So there you have Tornado Dragon for. Because you're playing most of the time just XC monsters. 1 Gravity Controller. Let's place these a little bit to the left, so I will have, so that I have room here. 1 Akashic Magician. Let's see. 1 Witch Apprentice, because everything is dark. Oh, and my daddy, deck daddy, Rishi Badish. And of course the Borrowed Dragon for extra power. This extra deck will be changed, of course, later on, for when the TCG have gotten what was it? Phantom Rage. Sorry for the loud noise. Came from my laptop, from my notebook, and a small little side deck. It's not much. It just has Scrap Iron Scarecrow for fun, 1 Gozer Mage, and the other 2 DDR and Burial. And that's it for this whole deck. Oh, and I'm starting to get into some of the into the Raid Raptor cards, like Strix here, Vice Strix. I have it already, but I didn't have the money to buy the rest of the needed cards of the Raid Raptor core for this deck. Plus, I don't really want to buy that fast and that soon for the cards. I just want to wait out a little bit, see if the value will change. So Vistrix is already here. I got it sooner than any other Raid Raptor card, so it's just is a card which I want to use in the upcoming meta, I will say. In the upcoming when the new set Phantom Rage is out. So with that, I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you like this video, and if you do, smash that like button. Subscribe by clicking on the link down below, or on the subscribe button. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.